the story about young teen entrepreneurs that are making money off their businesses. Okay, so remember we read about a 17-year-old boy who sold his news condensing app for $30 million. Okay, so depending on how hard you work, doesn't matter how old you are, okay, if you have a good idea, you can make money. Okay, so we're going to finish reading. We want to make money from your hobbies, okay? But before we read that, we're going to go to the vocab words. So I want everybody to find the first vocab word here on the top of page 296. So find it with your pointer finger. I want you to point out with your pointer finger. I have a gauge ready to go. Appreciate Beckham being ready to go. Thank you. Oh, Charlie, want to see that pointer finger? I like that Maddox is ready to go back there. Charlie, let's see that pointer finger. There we go. Okay, everybody find that first word with me. The word is mentor. What's that word, everybody?
Mentor.
Hey, thanks for saying that with me, but I just want to hear you say it one more time. The word's mentor. What's that word, everybody?
Mentor.
Hey, perfect. Now I want you to turn to the person next to you and say that word. So what's that word?
Mentor.
Mentor. Good. Now I want to hear you whisper. What's that word? Good. Now I want to hear you sound it out with me. Ready, go. Mentor. Perfect. So, an older sibling might be a mentor to a younger sibling. Okay? Or like a coach might be a mentor to one of their players. Okay? So, a mentor would be an experienced person who gives someone else, what do you think? Oh, Pilar, you got an idea there? What? No. Tell me what you think it is, Birkin. So, mentor is an experienced person who gives someone else what? Advice. Perfect. Thanks, Tom, for the help. So, right here, we're going to write. I have to fix that. But okay, so advice. Go ahead and write that. So, an experienced person who helps people. Give somebody advice would be a mentor. Okay, so an experienced person who gives someone advice is called a what, everybody?
Mentor.
Mentor. Good. So I want you to turn to the person next to you, okay, and tell them somebody who is a mentor, who would be considered a mentor to you. Tell the person next to you who would be considered a mentor to you. Who would be considered a mentor to you?
My mentor is my
dad.
Yeah. Second one thing.
Your mom.
All right. Okay, I heard you guys come up with some good examples. Let's get the juices flowing for this question here. Okay, so our example question, find it with me. I want you to read the whole question out loud with me. Yep, I'm asking you to do some work right now. I want you to flex those vocal cords. Okay? I want you to read, you gotta write that word, okay? And then we are going to read the whole question with me. So I want you guys to find the question with your pointer finger. I want you to hear those voices. Okay, so find that question. Read the whole thing with me. I'm reading it. You're reading it with me. Ready? Go! Who is someone you consider a mentor? Okay, appreciate you reading that with me. So, you just told the person next to you this, so you should have came up with an example. So, right here you're going to say, someone I consider a mentor is who? Okay, so you just tell me. My lacrosse coach, my mom, my dad, my grandpa, my girlfriend. Well,
I got out by myself.
I guess it depends on what kind of mentor she's being to you. She's more experienced, so she's going to be a mentor in something that's probably inappropriate. Beckham.
My mom.
Okay, somebody's older, more experienced, okay? Okay, I do have stories for you, but maybe I shouldn't tell them to you guys. Not me personally, but like I heard of somebody that growing up, they were in high school, they were kind of friendly with their friend's mom, and then when they got out of high school, the mom got divorced and they got, yeah. Yeah, like 25-year age difference, All right, okay, keep writing your sentences. Okay. So, someone I consider a mentor, and I'm just gonna say this would be my college professor. Okay, since you are not in college, I want you to come up with your own example here. Okay, shouldn't be a college professor. Okay, and just make sure you have a period at the end of your sentence. Okay, looking good there, as long as it makes sense. Let's get it. Who's a mentor to you? Okay, just get that written down. You got this. Okay, you got something there, Larkin? Okay, good. As long as it makes sense, I'm gonna be happy. You can take the whole lot. Okay, good. Alrighty. I'm gonna call on a few of you to share out loud your sentence that you wrote. Okay, so you're gonna read the whole sentence starting with someone I consider down to your period. Okay, I want you to go ahead and share the sentence you wrote, please. Charlie?
Someone I consider a mentor is my brother.
Oh, my brother. Okay, so his brother, a little bit more experienced sibling. Okay, so he would give you advice on probably many different things. So that'd be someone that Charlie considers a mentor. Okay, really great sentence, Charlie. Appreciate you sharing with the class. Go ahead, Charlie. You put, please, Jack.
Someone I consider a mentor towards my mom.
Okay, so mom, Jack's mentor. Okay, she's a little bit more experienced, give him some advice. That's why she would be his mentor. Okay, thanks a ton, Jack. Doing fantastic. Why don't you go ahead and show us you put, please, Maddox.
Someone I consider a mentor is my mom.
Okay, mom again. Okay, so mom teaching you a lot of stuff, giving you advice, a little older in experience. Okay, really great example sentence, Maddox. Thanks a ton for sharing that. And then last one, show us you put, please, Gabe.
Someone I consider a mentor is my parents.
Okay, so parents. Okay, so that seemed like a theme going across this. So parents are a lot of people's mentors, which should be true. Not that they have to be everybody's, but they do teach you a lot of things, right? Okay. So you definitely don't learn everything at school, obviously, even though some parents wish you did. None of you guys as parents.
Obviously.
Okay. All right, everybody find the next word. Find the next vocab word. I want to hear you guys say it with me. That word is pursue. What's that word, everybody?
Pursue.
Hey, thanks for saying it with me. I want to hear it louder, though, the word pursue. What's that word?
Pursue.
Hey, thanks for being nice and loud. I want you to turn the person next to you and say that word too. What's that word?
Pursue.
Pursue.
Can you finish this?
It's like soup. Pursue.
Okay. All right, okay.
No, it's like soup.
Yeah, just go.
Pursue.
It's almost like you're saying first
Can't wait.
and soup.
All right, okay. I want you now to sound out that word with me. Ready? Go. Pursue. Thanks for saying it with me. So
Pursue.
I decided
Pursue.
after college, after my first time graduating from college, to pursue a career as a teacher. Okay? So pursue would be to try to do something, especially over a long period of time. Okay, so you might know somebody, maybe, okay, that wants to be a professional something. Okay, so they're trying to pursue being a whatever. And that doesn't mean like professional on TV. That's just like you're doing it as your career. Okay, so to try to do something, especially over a long period of time, is to pursue. Okay, so if I try to do something over a long period of time, I do what, everybody?
Pursue.
Okay, so your crush that you've had a crush on for 4 years, you finally get the courage to ask them out because you've been pursuing them for so long, over a long period of time. Okay.
No, that's not true.
No, you haven't had a crush for...
Okay.
You don't have a celebrity crush?
Tons.
Oh, tons. Oh, you do. Okay.
I have this many.
You have 5 crushes right now. Okay.
No, I have like 120.
Okay, let's get that written down. Get that written down for me.
One off my brother's face.
Okay. Thanks for following along back here. Okay, just make sure you get. Oh, okay. So right here, you're gonna not right. So you're gonna try to. Okay, you're good. All right. I'm gonna ask you this question. I want you to think about it for 10 seconds. What is one after-school activity that you would like to pursue? Okay. So as long as it makes sense, it's a good example. All right. Don't just be like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to do anything. Just make something up. You can't think of something. All right. I want you to tell the person next to you. Okay. What is one after-school activity you would like to pursue? So turn to the person next to you and tell them what's one after-school activity you'd like to pursue. Go. Tell them. Basketball. Nice and easy. Okay.
I decided to go bowling.
Okay.
Go bowling. In the lake.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. I heard some good examples being shared there. I want you to tell me, okay, saying this, okay, an activity I would pursue after school is. Hold on. Let me just write this up here.
The whole one. Maybe erase this one.
Okay, so I want you to use this sentence frame here. So, go ahead, Alicia. Thanks for volunteering, being our guinea pig. So, use a sentence frame saying an activity I would pursue after school is what? So, use the whole frame and then just tell us your example.
One activity I want to do is after school is a lifeguard.
Ooh, lifeguard. Okay, so lifeguarding would be an activity you can pursue after school. Okay, either because you like it or if you want to make some money, right? Okay, really good example, Alicia. Why don't you go ahead and share with us your example, please, Larkin?
An after-school activity after school I would like to pursue is wrestling.
Ooh, wrestling. Okay, so wrestle after school is something you like to pursue. Okay, if you have an interest in it, I would suggest pursuing it, okay, or trying to do it, okay, if you want it. All right? And then one more example. Share with us your example. Great.
An activity I would pursue after school is playing basketball.
Sweet, yeah. So maybe you want to play some basketball. So that's an activity after school you're going to pursue or try to do after school, right? Okay. Really great examples there. I want you guys to find the example question with me now, right under there, starting with what career. Okay, I'm going to read the question out loud. Okay, but when I pause, I want to hear you guys say the word with me. So I'm going to keep you guessing. Maybe I'll pause at 2 words. Maybe I'll pause at 1. Okay, but I want to hear you guys say the word when I pause, all right? So everybody find the example question with me. I like that Alicia's got a pointer finger. Thank you, Pilar, for being ready to go. Boys over, find it with the pointer finger. I like that. Oh, back and back. Your point, no, right down here. All right, okay, I'm starting. I want to hear you guys say the word when I pause. What career do you
Plan
to
pursue?
Good. So what's a career you plan to pursue? Okay, thanks for being nice and loud. So, I plan to pursue a career in what? Like lifeguarding, okay, so I can save people, okay? Maybe I plan to pursue a career in, I don't know, photography, so I can take pictures for a living, okay? Maybe, okay, I want to pursue a career in acting.
Acting good.
Okay, acting. So I can be in famous movies.
Either move the whole word down here or kind of shrug it.
Okay, so I want you guys to come up with your own example.
Singing.
If you can't think of one,
And singing.
okay, I can help you out, but I need you to come up with your own example. What's a career? Oh, let's get this written down.
So
I plan to pursue. Charlie,
Learn.
next time you come on my computer, you do not write all over it, but the other
Have fun.
the other day. You're the only one that's been using it. So it all over your stuff. So, alright, buddy. Okay, let's get that written down. Yeah, that is true. That is the main thing.
It happens all the
Yeah, so what do you think? What's something you could do over here? What do you think? And if you can't think right now of like something you want to do yourself, make up something. Like I made up
Yeah.
caffeine. For whatever reason I want to get money can be. Some options out there.
No, I get it.
Do you know
You got this, Travis.
Just because like people at Olympus, I just don't think.
Olympus one?
The Olympics.
So you say
Ten
the
living glory.
NBA? So I can get
The
good.
patriotic salute is from
Why would
George
you want
Washington,
to want to
D.C.
be in the NBA? Should
Like the patriotic
just so you get basketball player?
I like the patriotic
Hey,
Guess
seriously,
what?
So yeah, just kind of
Guess
kind of like the way you're trying to word that. So why would you want to use that?
He's
Just because you already he's good.
That's kinda why I stopped
good if you're
I did.
you know what I mean? So, yeah, totally up to you, but yeah, I'm trying to say something like, oh, I want to be next, I want to be like the best in the world, or like playing on the floor with LeBron James, or whatever it is. But yeah, if you were going to the NBA, you're already going to be like one of the best players for sure. If you're going to beat Steph Curry, you're going to be really good.
Same thing's back. He said I'm not like it.
Okay, so why would somebody go eat hard? Like, why would you want to
Being famous movies? I wrote mine down by the way.
Good job, go have a seat.
I can't say the whole song.
Somebody who I just kept saying this, kept speaking that same word, and then just bro, it's
Hey Jen, the patriotic salute is nicer.
Oh, wow, low.
Yes. Yes.
Concert?
Patriotic salute is hard.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you know the TV song.
Tiki talk is hard.
TikTok?
No, it's Tiki. No, it's Tiki Talk.
Can I listen to McKaylee? Sure.
It's Tiki
Okay, take about 20 more seconds. We're gonna wrap up our sentence. I'm gonna have you share it, okay, with the person next to you. Here's what I need you to do. Verify really quick that your sentence has a period at the very end. Okay, so check to see you got a period at the very end there. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to share our sentence with our partner. This time the person with the shortest fingernails, who's been doing the most taking care of their nails, okay? Or maybe it's just a guy in general, okay? Okay, you're gonna go first, okay? So, person who read second last time, reading first this time. Ready, go!
I plan to pursue a career in singing a song so I can have fun.
So I can. Why would you want to go? So you can.
Okay.
I
You can be what?
plan to pursue
Well, okay. Well, if you're in the NFL, you're gonna get what, like you're gonna make a lot more money. You're gonna get
life
famous,
learning,
you're
so
gonna
I
see. So what do you think? Like, what would be a good reason that playing football? Charlie, what's the reason you're saying there?
Did you eat that cake you learned?
actually making it back to class. All right. Okay. Appreciate the partner work. I want you to go ahead and share the sentence that you wrote, please, McKaylee.
I plan to pursue a career in arts
So you can be what?
creative.
Creative. Okay. So you plan to pursue a career in art so you can continually be creative. Okay. So has anybody in here ever taken art class that they just like loved it?
Nope.
Whatever. Not a big deal. Okay. So maybe you'll take a class at some point that you'll just find as your passion. So like art, which allows you to be very creative, okay? Really great sentence, McKaylee. Why don't you go ahead and show it to you, please, Maddox?
I plan to pursue a career in fashion and being the best stylist in the state.
Ooh, okay, so I'm not sure if they heard you on that other side of the room, but he said he wants to pursue a career in lacrosse. So he can be known as the best LSM in the state. LSM stands for long stick midi, which is just a position in lacrosse. Okay, really great sentence, Maddox. Thanks a ton for sharing that with us. Okay, Alicia, appreciate you raising your hand. You can go ahead and share that with us.
I plan to pursue a career in lifeguarding so I can save people.
Okay, so saving people is the reason why you pursue or try to do a career in lifeguarding because you want to save people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really good sentence, Alicia. Okay, and then the last one, sure, so you put, please, Beckham.
I plan to pursue a career in boats so I can go boating.
Ooh, so career in boats, so you can go boating. So I think that's smart. If you love your hobbies, do a career in that, so you can just do what you
I
love.
like going boating.
You do or you don't?
I actually do.
Yeah, so you do. So yeah, if you like going boating,
Yes.
maybe you could get a career with boats, okay? And then you go boating, you get a free boat with your job, and then you get to go boat whenever you want. All right. Okay. We are going to finish reading the story. Okay, before we read the story, let's go over the key idea question. Well, actually, sorry, really quick, before we go over the key idea question, okay, on the bottom of page 296, there's just a couple more vocab words I want to touch on. Okay, so everybody find the very bottom of the page in that tannish box there. Okay, the first word I don't even think I've ever seen before, but I'm going to try to pronounce it, okay? Eponymous.
Hippo.
I don't know. Let me, Karen,
Yeah,
can I
no,
check
that's
this
right.
out?
It's hippo. That's eponymous. Eponymous.
All right. Hey, eponymous. All right, we're gonna try it out. The word is eponymous. What's that word, everybody?
Eponymous.
Yeah, I don't know if we said that right, but not a big deal. We'll look it up after. Okay. It means named after a person involved. So
Profitable.
I'm trying to think of like the context for that. So an eponymous name would be like if an elementary school named after a president, a past president.
Or
Okay.
was really weird.
Does that make sense? So like Eisenhower Junior High is a school in our district. Is named after Dwight Eisenhower, which is one of our former presidents. So that would be an eponymous name or named after person. I don't know. He wouldn't have been involved with school. I don't know where I'm going with that, but okay. All right. Next word down is profitable. What's that word, everybody?
Profitable.
Profitable. Okay. So profitable, just able to produce money. So if my company is profitable, that means I make money. If I'm not profitable, that means I'm like literally not making money. Okay, so some people, like businesses, go out of business all the time because they're not profitable. They don't make money and then they have to go out of business. Okay, so as we read, okay, I want you to think about the key idea question. Okay, so everybody find the key idea question on the top of page 297.
Dang it.
Top of page 297, find the key idea question. Okay, so flip it over to page 297, key idea question, just right there. Okay, so find that key idea question. So it says, what advice do entrepreneurs give for a starting business? Okay, so what do the entrepreneurs tell starting businesses to do? What's the advice? So as we read, we're going to be thinking about that. Okay, so I want us to take a look at the top of page 296.
Well, the funny part is when I.
Okay, so 296. Alright.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know, I can't zoom out.
Wait,
Oh, no.
I'm so confused.
About what? Yeah, okay, so we're continuing. Yeah, so yesterday we started reading the story, so we're going to continue. So that's why it looks like there's no title or anything. So, everybody, top page 296, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to read the first 3 paragraphs out loud to you. Okay, here's what I expect. You guys are following along with your pointer finger. Okay, so listen as I read out loud. Flip back to the other page. Okay, when I get down there to paragraph 10 and past that, okay, when I pause, I'm going to call specific people to say the words out loud with me. Okay, so right here on the top page 296, I'm just going to start reading. Just listen along as I read. The result of all this has been, yesterday we read about teens who start a successful business. Okay, today we're going to read about more successful teens, and we're going to learn a few tips about becoming an entrepreneur. Okay, so the result of all this has been a stampede of young, driven entrepreneurs who are inherently good at marketing themselves. Isabella Rose Taylor, 14, started out small, designing, sewing, and selling items from her eponymous teen clothing line to friends and family, which led to a trunk shows in her hometown of Austin, Texas, and a showing at Austin Fashion Week back when she was 12. The chatter got on social media and from news outlets caught the attention of investors and fashion insiders, and soon Nordstrom began carrying her pieces. Weems seemed to enjoy similar tidal waves of success with an origami owl. I never dreamed we'd have this kind of growth, she says. I had to sacrifice a lot of my time, but it was something I was really passionate about, and I wanted to make my dream a reality. In case any of this has inspired you to dream up your own business, our entrepreneurs have a few pieces of advice for you. Okay, so right here, starting line or paragraph 10, zero in on killer idea. So we're going to start here. Okay, I'm just going to read the rest of it out loud. When I pause, okay, I want you guys to say, or I'm going to call specific people to say the word out loud with me. So I need you guys to find where we're at. Right down there, zero. So find that paragraph 10, right down there, zero in. Zero in, good. Okay, so find it with your pointer finger. Remember, when I pause, okay, I'm going to call on specific people to say that word out loud with me. Alright? That's where we're starting right now. Yeah. So, I'm going to start reading again. When I pause, I'll call a specific person. Okay, so just make sure you're following along. Each of you probably have to say like 2 or 3 words and we'll be good. Alright? Zero in on a killer idea. So this is the first step. Okay? Piece of advice. Okay, so remember, the question is, what advice do entrepreneurs give starting a business? So we're not going to have to write all these down, but we'll have to come up with at least one of these. All right. So remember these big yellow words. These are our pieces of advice. So first one, zero in on a killer idea. Look for, Charlie? Problems, good, or headaches in life, as my professor calls them. And try to find, Beckham?
Solutions.
Good. Jessica Granger says. So, a lot of inventions happen because people see a problem with something else and they want to fix it. Okay, so they invent something to make it better. Okay, next one. Paragraph 11. Find a mentor. The first, Birkin?
Step.
Good, is to just ask someone. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to, Jack,
Help
out and give back if you put yourself out there. Okay, so asking somebody who's in the field or is older than you, has experience, okay, it's sometimes hard to ask for help, okay, or go ask people that are older, but a lot of people are willing to help out if you ask. Okay? Paragraph 12. Don't let a few no's stop you. People are going to tell Miles? Good. Tell you that you can't do it, and I got that a lot. Being 14 when I started mine, McKaylee.
Business.
Good. But you have to believe in your Maddox. Come on. Can't just be doodling over here. Good. You have to believe in your dream and surround yourself with people who believe in it. Braden? 2. Good. Anything is Maddox? Good. Okay, so don't let a few no's stop you. So if people are telling you you can't do it, okay, it doesn't mean you can't, okay? It means you sometimes still can. So just a little example. Outside of teaching, I run my own business. It's a lacrosse club, okay? So if any of you have any friends that play on like a soccer club or a basketball club or something like that, softball club, I run one for lacrosse, okay? So years ago when I started this, my coach in college actually called me up and said, your team is not going to last for more than 2 or 3 more years. Yeah, called me up and said this. He said, team's not going to last for 2 or 3 more years. He's like, these other club teams in Utah, they're bigger than you. They're going to push you out, whatever, okay? Anyway, fast forward like 5 years later, okay? He apologized for saying that. And he said, maybe didn't apologize. He's like, I'm kind of glad I said that to you because I think it motivated you to keep going. But whatever, that's just how he was. But anyway, him kind of saying that, and I can say that now, like, hey, you told me I wasn't going to survive. And then all these other club teams that were alive back then, none of them are around now. So outlasted all of them when he thought for sure I was going to be the shortest lived one. Okay? So just because somebody says you can't do it doesn't mean you can. Okay? Alright, next page here. Okay, so I'm just going to read this little description up here. Leanna Archer, so this picture. Leanna Archer is the CEO of Leanna's Essentials, organic, all-natural hair care products made from her grandmother's Haitian secret recipe. Okay? Maybe we'll learn a little bit more. Alright? Okay, so what is essential to entrepreneurship? Okay? So we're just going to read through this last page. Actually, alright, yeah, we're going to read through this last page. Alright, you know what? Hey, let's answer the key idea question before we move on here. So, key idea question. Okay. What advice do entrepreneurs give for starting a business? So they gave 3 steps on page 296. They're in big, bold, yellow words. Okay, tell me, what is the first one? Jack, what's the first one? Big, bold, yellow words. Line number 10, what does it say?
0 and on a killer idea.
Okay, so have a killer idea, and then what's the next one say, Miles? Okay, find a mentor, so have a killer idea, find a mentor, and then what does the other one say, Pilar? Flip the page over. Right here.
Don't let us stop you.
Good, okay, so those are the pieces of advice that we're going to go ahead and write down. So, zero in on have a killer idea, get a mentor, and don't let no's stop you. Okay, so let's just say this. Entrepreneurs suggest,
I just wrote the whole thing down.
okay, so suggest having a strong idea or having a good idea. Let's say killer idea. Oh, spelled that wrong. So that having the killer idea, getting a mentor. Hopefully you guys are fitting this better than I am.
He needs to go down to the counseling office.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. So having getting a mentor, okay, and basically, I mean, don't letting people stop you. got it. I think you guys have a little bit more room.
Who is it?
Alright, so entrepreneurs suggest having a killer idea, getting a mentor, and not letting anyone stop you.
Here's the orange thing for.
Write it down. Thank you. Here you go.
You're gonna go down to the counseling center. I don't know.
Can I go to the
We're almost done here. I'll let you go. We're almost after you're done here. Okay, so can I come around? Make sure you got that written down. Which one? You can't read it. So, entrepreneurs. Basically, we're just summarizing these 3 ideas here on this page. This is just having a good idea, finding a mentor, and don't letting anybody stop you. So if you have your, this is kind of like summarizing these 3 ideas. You don't need to write them all, but say like, the entrepreneurs say, have a good idea, find a mentor, and don't let anyone stop you. Okay. Okay, I think you can have it written down for me. Let's get that written down. Okay, let's get that written down, period. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, thanks for getting that written down for me. Doing awesome
It's
today.
been 1:30 is 10 minutes.
Yeah, good over here.
You're welcome. I just
Okay.
trying.
I know it's a lot of words right down there. Okay. Okay, but okay, the advice is important. So, getting that good idea first. Okay, having a mentor. Okay, so having people that have experience that can kind of like guide you, because I can guarantee you, if you try to start a business and just do everything on your own, probably gonna be hard to succeed. Okay, without asking anybody for help. Okay, and then, but yeah, don't let anybody stop you, even if it's your lacrosse coach. Okay, or parent. Okay, if you believe in it, you can do it. Okay, so get that written down. Okay, I'm going to let you guys finish writing this down, and then we're going to finish reading the text on page 297. Okay, so I'm going to give you 1 more minute to get this written down. Okay, we're going to take about like 35 more seconds, get this written down, then we're going to finish reading, so we're not putting our books away. Okay, we're going to finish
I
reading.
want to put my book away.
You said you don't want to?
Yeah, I want to stay here forever.
I love hearing that. Love
Well,
that.
until class is over, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you don't want to stay here forever. You don't want to hang out with Mr. Larkin on the weekend.
On the weekends.
No, yeah, you don't.
I'm not staying forever, I'm just staying on the book, you know what I mean?
Here, I'm coming on Friday here.
Yeah.
I need to be here on Friday. For cheer.
Okay. Alright, it's been a minute. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to finish reading this page here. So,
And I don't think we have enough time to read it on for a
You got
little.
plenty of time.
But can I read today?
alright. Okay, so this little box, the blue box, what is entrepreneurship? Okay, so hopefully it explains a little bit for us. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read. When I pause, I'm going to call on specific people to say the word out loud with me. Or actually, you know what? You know, put that phone away. Let's go. Mask up. Phone away. Let's go. You can text your dad later. Okay, fine with your pointer finger. Okay, when I pause, okay, and actually I want everybody to say the word out with me. We're going to change it up, okay? I want everybody to say the word out loud with me when I pause. This won't take very long. I just want everybody to follow along, okay? It's only a few short paragraphs, all right? Only about like 10 sentences or so, okay? So starting right under here. So what is entrepreneurship? So right here. Entrepreneurship is the development of a business from the ground up. Good. Coming up with an idea and turning it into a profitable business. Good. University of California professor A.J. Bam said entrepreneurship entails recognizing the right opportunity, finding resources to
Pursue
the opportunity, and creating the right
team.
to do so. Okay? There are certain characteristics that most successful entrepreneurs possess, according to the University of Illinois Center for Economic Financial Education. Okay, ability to plan. Okay, so we only got 3 more sentences to make it through. You guys got this. Ability to plan. Entrepreneurs must be able to develop business plans to meet goals. Goals, good, in a variety of areas, including finance, marketing, production, sales, and personnel. Next section, communication skills, paragraph 5. Entrepreneurs should be able to explain, good, discuss, sell, and market their goods or services. Okay, so I should be able to sell whatever my business is. If I'm the owner and I can't sell it, the chances of the business not working out, the chances of it working out are not that high. So, Braden, you want to make money mowing lawns, but you hope your neighbors are going to come to you and ask you. Chances of that aren't that high unless you go out there and put up flyers or maybe go door to door and tell them you can mow their lawn. Okay? All right, last section, leadership skills. The ability to develop a vision for the
Company.
and to inspire employees to pursue it is imperative for success. Okay, so vision just means like, what's like your long-term plan? Okay, so everybody has the ability to plan, they communicate, and they're good leaders. Okay, the successful businesses. Okay, so